Dr. S. Vaidehi. I would like to explain what digital computer is. So, we all know that a computer is an electronic device which is used to communicate between the user and the system, or electronic processing. So, whatever information processing we want, we do it through the computer. So, let we all know how a computer will look like. What are the devices? So we can see that in a computer you will look into a monitor, then you'll have a mouse, then you will have a central processing unit. So likewise, let us go into what digital computer, how it will look like, etc. So when you take the block diagram of a digital computer, so it will have a central processing unit, it will have an device and also an output device. So let us see the block diagram of that and how it will look like. So diagrammatically, when you represent, so you have an input unit that is otherwise called as whatever information we want to give into the computer, we will give it through the keyboard, mouse, then joystick, and all these are all called as input unit. Likewise, there is a central processing unit, or you have whatever information we are sending through, it will get into the computer through the CPU. So there you will have an arithmetic logic unit, a memory unit. So from that, it will be sent to the output unit. So output unit is nothing but just like a a monitor or a printer or a plotter. So whatever information we see through, and then that is called as an output device. So these are the this is a block diagram of a computer, digital computer. Okay. So let us see one by one what basic operations of a digital computer, how it works, etc. So all computers perform the following basic operation for converting raw input data into useful information and presenting it to the user. So when you take five, there are five basic operations. One is input, store, process, output, and control unit. So these are all the five uh, steps. Okay. So one by one, let us see. Now, when you take input, as I told you, input is nothing but like we have keyboard. So that is an input. One of the most commonly used input devices, keyboard. So all the input devices from the following functions, all input devices are it will accept the data and instruction from the outside world and convert it in the form of readable or computer understandable code, then supply the converted data into the computer system for further processing. So likewise, there are other like there is a storage unit. So it is nothing but it is used to store the information. Okay. So this is a storage unit, of a computer that holds data and instruction that are entered through the input unit. Before they are processed, it also saves the data for all the later use. So you have two types of storage device. One is primary memory, another one is secondary memory. So primary memory it is a temporary in nature. So data is lost when the computer is switched off. Secondary storage, they are like archive. It is also it stores several programs, documents, databases, etc. So there are two types of storage. So that's what we saw as memory unit in the digital computer. In the block diagram earlier we have seen, is it not? So it is a memory unit, or you call it as a store. Then you have central processing unit. So it is not, it consists of ALU and other control unit and other devices. So CPU is like a brain that performs all calculations. It takes all decisions. It controls all units of the computer. So then you have arithmetic and logic unit. So that is nothing but performing all the calculations. So it does comparisons, take decisions, like basic operations such as addition, subtraction, division, multiplication, and logical operation like less than, greater than, less than, equal to, greater than, equal to. All the logical calculations is performed by the arithmetic and logic unit. All the mathematical processing, all type of processing is done in the ALU. Likewise, so Likewise, I didn't tell about the output device. As you all know, output is nothing but the monitor or the printer. So what it does is, for example, it provides information and results to the computer to the outside world. For example, printer or visual display unit, whatever virtually you are seeing it will be through the output device. So they are commonly used as floppy drive or disk drive or hard disk drive or magnetic tape. So these are all some output drive or disk. Even printers, you can say, even plotters, as I told you earlier. So these are all some in output devices. So thank you.